Hey yo, this is the Corner of the Circle. Nice little podcast with me, your host, LS McLean. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a nosy person. People are nosy. They want to know stories. They want to know what's going on in other people's lives. And yo, I am absolutely no exception. So sit back, relax, and let's just chill for a little bit. This is the Corner of the Circle. And we're on. Bet. Okay. Listen, this one is one that's been in the works for quite some time. I'm super excited about this. I don't even know about this intro. I mean, where do I start? She gets people stronger. She voices her opinion. She's an activist. She is. I mean, what I don't even. It's so many things I can describe you with.
Really?
Yes.
Please keep going.
I'm gonna try if you don't interrupt this intro. She is based out of, I believe, San Diego, California. For now, till we make her move to Texas. Yeah, I said that. She's a dog mom. She's a lover of people. She's actually super, super strong. I had already mentioned the style. She's an ambassador for hella brands and she's just an absolute joy. I ghost followed her for a legit year, and it took me about 5-6 months to actually get this podcast to happen. I'm super excited. It took me a full minute to get that intro cracking. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Kill It in the Hand. Thank you very much for being on this podcast.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, for those of us that are living on a rock and do not know who you are, give people a quick rundown of who you are, what you're about. I'll let.
Who am I? My name is Kelly Lenahan, and I am a strength coach. I do general fitness coaching as well as powerlifting coaching, and I am a competitor as well. I compete in both USAPL and USPA, depending on the time of year and what I'm feeling. We can talk about that. Yeah, I'm a dog mom, like you said. I work from home. I stay busy with taking care of my clients, taking care of my dog. I cook, I bake, I hike. Yeah, I'm just the average, I'm nothing special. I just like to lift weights and make people strong.
Oh, I'm your average. You just named off like 50 different things. Like, I'm just your average. Nothing special. Okay.
I feel like
That
a lot of people do those things.
a lot of people in our circle that we're associated with do those things, but you go out, outside of, the lives that we live, like, so what do you do? You know what I mean? Like, I forgot obviously it was probably Ryan. I'm like, dude, try to explain to my parents what I do is.
Yeah.
My dad looks at me like, boy, okay. Like,
right. When are you going to get a real job?
I'm like, Daddy, this is my job. He's like,
right.
what the benefits are? I'm like, Daddy, first of all, the benefits are whatever I can find. Second of all, my medical is fine. You know what I mean? I have to like give him the black and white. Show him he needs to see all the Carfax to verify whether or not like I'm actually doing what I'm doing. He does, well,
right.
What's the savings account look like? I'm like, here's the savings stub. Are you off my back? You're like,
gosh.
Okay, all right, baby, you got it. It'll leave me alone. Like, but I mean, that's
my parents asked me that stuff, and I said, mind your own business.
See, I wish I could. My mom would punch me in the mouth, man. Like, I still.
No, I don't say that. I'm just like,
you want to, but you can't.
I got it.
Man.
Yeah. I'm just like, I got it.
Yeah. Like, so it's just weird, looking back. I think the last 2 or 3 podcasts I've had, I've said this. Like, if you would have told me 5 years ago that this would be my lifestyle, my livelihood, I would have laughed dead in your face. Yeah, there's just no way. Like, I mean, because even before I like started doing coaching full time, I still had a little something on the side, or I still like it was my side gig while I had my major job. You know what I mean? But then, like, I noticed, we would go and we would kick it. I'm like the king of FOMO sometimes, but like we would go and we would kick it. I would have to leave like a day or 2 early. You know what I mean? And while the rest of the clique is like still kicking, I'm like, yo, what are you doing that I'm not doing? Like, bro, this is what I do. I'm like, wait. So every time you're like, because like we would kick it, but the only day it seemed like that they were like, nah, we can't do anything would be Sunday. I'm like, why is everybody like, that's when I'm trying to go like kick, like Sunday funny, let's go do that. And like, LS, bro, we got check-ins. Like, what are you talking about? I
Yep.
mean, it would go from like everybody just going nuts every day of the week to Sunday. It would just be like a ghost town. And
Hmm.
so I don't know, man. After a while, I'm like, all right, let me see what this is about, and I'll be thinking, man.
And now that's your life.
You have no clue how amazing it is, this life that I live. But yeah,
I
man.
know.
So, but it's like now the friends that I have and the clique, the clique that that I guess I've tried to form, so to speak, it's
Yeah.
been people, like-minded people that are kind of in the same boat, just because one, they identify, and two, they actually have time to be friends, because someone that's working a 9 to 5, they understand, but it's an ish.
Yeah.
They understand
Right.
ish. You know what I mean? And so it's I think for me that's been kind of the cool thing, even in terms of like the people that I follow via social media. It's like while we're all different people. We all kind of drink from the same cup in a lot of ways, and we tend to have similar opinions on some things. Um,
Yeah.
I mean, but the cool thing about it is everyone has the same drive, to not necessarily get more, but to be better, and for your people that you coach to be better. So it's like this
Yeah.
constant. I want to be better. I want my people to be better. So yeah, man. And I think that's, for me, that's one of the big things that attracted me to you and your account, and like kind of what you bring to the table, because you do a lot. You do a lot for your people. And for me, I think it's always super cool to see like this, these big lifters and everything. Like, yo, hold on, I can't do that because my coach will kill me. Like, wait, who's your coach?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like,
Yeah.
wait, her? Man, but it's like legit. You know what I mean? But it's like a legit
Did
respect.
someone say that to you?
Listen, don't worry
Oh
about
yeah,
my.
you know some of my lifters, don't you?
Yeah, you know what I mean. I know people. Okay, thank you. All right, so, but yeah, I'm.
I was like, I want to hear this.
Nah, nah, nah. Don't you worry about all of that, because the next thing I know, like, fool, she just gave me AMRAPs for the whole
Right?
week. Because
Nah, I love my girls.
yeah, man. So I
I
think
just
it's
I just rule them with an iron. No kidding.
but you have to. Here's the weird thing, man. Like I've noticed that I've not with my guys. I have to be like, oh Lord, it's almost like babysitting to an extent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With my ladies, there's I've learned to listen a lot more. Because there's some things that I just can't relate to. So I have to really. I was talking to Alberto about this actually last week. I've learned to try to listen a little bit more to them. And it's not necessarily about a complaining session, because at first, with a lot of my old, with my, I got, man, it's weird saying my old friends. My old friends, when I first started doing this stuff, that would be one of the things I was like, well, you get girl lifters, bro. They just complain all the time. Like, oh,
Yeah.
word. And it's weird looking back on it, because those dudes don't even coach anymore. You know.
Right.
Um.
Yeah.
So like, I'm like, all right, well,
They
clearly
just communicate a
yeah,
lot.
yeah. And so I was like, complaining? There's no way that they're complaining. You know what I mean? And then I got my first lift. I'm like, yo, this is not complaining at all. This is like, if I ask you, when you're checking, you let me know how you're feeling, what's going on, if there's any
Mm.
adjustments that need to be made, if you feel like you're in the need of a taper or a deload or something, like, give me an idea. And so rather than from a guy, we're just like, yeah, everything's cool, hurting a little bit,
Yeah.
but that is what it is. Like, a lady's going to literally tell you how she feels, the reason she feels that way,
Yep.
what rep it was, and everything. It's just super detailed. I'm like, yo, I kind of like this. And so I started, no joke, I started like requiring in my check-ins, like, hey, I need a full description of how you're feeling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you don't necessarily have to go to the nth degree in terms of your description, but give me an idea of how you're feeling mentally, where you're at, not just
Yeah.
physically. And it's helped me in terms of being a coach, obviously, to be better. So I get that part of ruling with an iron fist, because I think at the end of the day, it's like, all right, while I respect your opinion, I respect what you have to say, there's also you have an option of letting me know how you feel, but some of this stuff that's written in black and white, it's just that. It's written in black and white. There
Mhm.
is no option. It
Yeah.
has to be done. Do you find just throughout your coaching and with your people that you have to not necessarily always rule with iron fist? Are there some that that get a higher degree of autonomy, compared to most, or
Yeah.
is it more of a blanketed, hey, this is how we're rolling, let's do
Yeah.
this?
Uh, I mean, honestly, in general, I'm not super strict because I
Same.
have had coaches like that are just kind of like my way or the highway. And when it comes, because I do coach girls, like you said, there's a lot of communication that goes on.
Mm-hmm.
And I was a psych major, so that kind of stuff is like super important to me
Mm-hmm.
because I want to know where their head's at. I want to know where they're
Yeah.
coming from. So honestly, I prefer that. I prefer the high amount of communication because I'm able to, tweak things better and just like be a better coach to them.
Yeah.
And I think that's where a lot of the respect comes from.
Yeah.
Is because I do communicate with them and I do tell them, like, when I first take them on, I have it written out like, I expect you to do what I tell you to do.
Right.
And if you're skipping things, like if they like leave notes and be like, oh, I skipped this because of whatever,
Yeah.
then I'll write them back and be like, that's like, it's on your program. Like, you need to do this. And, like it's there for a reason. And I
Yes.
put that in like a form that I send out before I like take people on, just basically saying like, I write your program for a reason. Like,
Yes.
I'm not just putting it in there just cause,
Yeah.
like, it's just like, oh, this will be fun. Like, no, it's like, it's in there for a reason. So if you're not doing it, you're doing both of us a disservice, especially yourself.
Oh my gosh. Like, that's one of the things that if I see that, I and it's weird that you said it, but I would notice, a lot of my, especially my guys, my ladies, they do a really good job, but my boys, they would literally they would do the squat, they would do the bench, they would do the deadlift, they would do all that stuff, but then when
accessories.
Oh, they would sit the accessories. Like, man, I don't know why I'm caving in the middle. I'm like, fool, because you're not doing the stuff that your squat's trash, right? It's trash out the hole, right? So all that stuff I'm prescribing you to get better out of the hole that you're choosing not to do, I don't know. I guess I'm crazy, And so
Right.
it would happen over and over and over. It's like, you know what? So I talk with, a couple of my coaches, a couple of my old coaches, like, yo, man, how do I get them to, to buy into that? Like, you know what? Put it down that, make them fill out the weight that they did. Like, oh,
Yeah.
word. So now when I see them not do it, it takes me to a whole nother level of pissed off. And so we have to have that conversation. And I'm not really, here's the thing straight up, like, it's not like I got 1,000 lifters or anything like that, but the ones that I have, I spend a lot of time on, a lot of time on. So there's that. Also, I have a little waiting list. So I'm like, all right, bet. So if you don't want to do it, I have people that are more than willing to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On top of that, there is no strike one, strike two with me. You get one strike and that's it. It's a wrap.
Yeah.
We don't, you know what I mean? Like, you go rogue, cool. That's your warning. That's it. That's it. Yeah. I don't got time for rogues. I don't care if you feel great. Awesome. Yeah. That's great that you feel great. I'm glad that you feel great. That's my job, to make sure that you feel grateful. I'm not trying to run you into the ground. You know what I mean? But like,
and it's that mentality is a lot of newer lifters, especially when they come into it and they're like, they want to feel beat up, and it's like, bro, like, that's not the purpose.
That's
like,
not the name of the game, man. Like, you want to feel beat up. Homeboy, listen, you need to go just Google Smolnov and do that. I promise you'll make a 3 weeks and holler at me in a minute. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna double charge you when you decide to come back. Like, you know what I mean? It don't at this point, like, it's just.
I've had a couple, that they start off and they're like, oh, I think this is just too little, and I'm like, hey, give me a minute. Like, this is your first week. Like, trust me, it ain't. You want me to go 100 right off the bat?
Like, that's what you. Oh, so we just we're maxing out every day. Okay, cool. I got you. Right. You know what I mean? Like, like I have one dude, and I mess with him all the time, man. I'm like, oh, so you just want to max out every day? Okay, that's okay. Yeah. That's what we're gonna do. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm gonna give you the snickle fritz every single time you ask for. Like, oh, I think I need to do more. All right, bet. So I literally give him a full fake program. It's fake. Dog, I'm talking like, I'm talking about 3 sets of 3 at 108%. And he's like, Coach, hey, man, I don't know, but like, hey, man, it's what you wanted.
You're like, that's what you wanted.
You know what I mean? Or like, I'll give him like, I gave him, what was it, last month, I gave him, like, I was like, do it, and I'll get 24 hours later, I'll send him the real thing. I gave him like RPE 10, like 7 singles of RPE 10, and he's like, man, I don't know if I can do that, man. I'm like, listen, I don't know what to tell you, but you said that you wanted to be pushed a little bit more, man. Like, this is it, bro. This is it. Like, man, I was just messing. I'm like, all right, well, so you ready to fall in, or I mean, it's my college boys, so like, but they never know, because like they want to be unpredictable, but I'm just as unpredictable. Like, bro, you want to go that way? All right, let's do it. You already wrote the check, homeboy. We're straight. I'm gonna get paid regardless. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to help you get better. You know what I mean? You're trying to win something that I already won. You want to know the combination? You want to know the secret? Shut up and
Yeah.
listen. I promise you, I'll get you
Right.
this. You know what I mean? Like it is what it is at that point. But like I'm glad to know that I'm not the only one. You know what I mean? Like
For sure.
I was talking with Brandon Allen and with Andy on a podcast once, and like it started off us. We were supposed to be talking about Raw. We were supposed to be talking about Raw Nationals, and it ended up we
Yeah.
like Andy just went on this rant about clients. I'm like, word. Oh, you gonna do that too? And then freaking Brandon chimed in. Next thing you know, I'm like, bro, this turned into a client bashing session. But I'm like, hey man, get it off your chest. I get it. Get it off your chest. But I mean, it's just I think that's a part that people forget is that I mean you're fortunate and you're very 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 perceptive and of course super super witty in that one like you already kind of know the human mind and just the study of it, how it the adjustments of which, whereas people like myself, I'm just street certified, dude. So I'm just like, man, I mean, I can read a person, but like, yo, this dude ain't trying to do nothing, man. Like
Right.
I'll sit, you know what I mean? Like I can't be very analytical because I don't know the steps, and I'll read and try to educate myself on it. But even then, like I sometimes I just rely on straight, spidey sense. Like, yo, this dude is really not
Yeah.
trying to do nothing. He just wants to say,
I
I'm his
mean,
coach.
a lot of it is common sense though, but and it can be just from listening. I mean, like you said, when your girls like communicate with you,
Mm-hmm.
that's just general psychology is like listening to the person and hearing where they're coming from.
Right.
And that's, I think I mean, a lot of coaches don't do that. A lot of coaches don't even do check-ins, you know?
So yeah, man. And I thought I will say this, man, and I can't front and act like, oh, my life is so hard. I got so lucky out the gate. And again, I mean, I'll cite my conversation with Alberto. Like out of the gate, I was doing everything on my own, and that's all I knew. And
Yeah.
so immediately thereafter, after I guess that nationals that I met everybody, I got picked up like by Ben and Ryan and all those guys. So I was like, oh, word. So and the way they do things, it was just so calculated, so methodical, so just together. You know what I mean? And of course, they came up under Lane, and so I'm just like, oh, so these dudes really know what they're doing, And so
Yeah.
all I have ever known is, what your clients have to check in. You got to make sure they're on point. You got to make sure that you listen to them because that's all I ever known. And then once I actually got into the game and actually started doing my own stuff, I was like, word. So your last coach didn't even that was it? That they
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
oh
That's how. Yeah.
and it's far more common than I ever knew. I
Way
didn't
more common.
it's
The
yeah,
same. I
man.
mean, I was the same boat as you. Like, I didn't really. I mean, I was under a coach for a little bit. He was
Yeah.
teaching me stuff, but like, not very much. But like, the majority of what I've been doing is like, I've been all on my own. Like, I don't really have anybody telling me what to
Yeah,
do. So I'm just
self-taught,
like,
man.
whatever.
Yeah,
Let's wing it.
you get your lumps, you know what I mean? And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And I think for me, I've seen, with a couple of coaches that I've had in the past, like, like they'll lose a client and I'm like, oh man. I mean, it is what it is. It's the name of the game. It's just it comes with it. I'm like,
Yeah.
wait,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
I lose somebody, I get pissed. I'm like, oh word. So
Yeah.
I'm not good enough for you? You know what I mean? Like, or they
Yeah.
dip and they'll give you some excuse and then they go to one of your people, like one of your home. I'm like, what is
Bro. Yeah. I've
Ooh.
had that. I've had that. Or like they give you a reason and then, or like, yeah, some reason, but then they end up having like a coach like already lined up and you're like, they start with another coach like the next week and you're
Oh
like,
yeah.
oh,
The
okay.
thing that one dude, man, like, and the thing is, like, I honestly I could not help him. Like
Yeah.
he did not want to listen. I'm like, bro, this may not be for
And
you.
at the end of the day, that's, if you have somebody dip on you, that's what I have to tell myself. I'm like, if you have somebody dip on you for certain reasons, like they just didn't want to be coached by you. You're just like,
Exactly.
you don't want an athlete that obviously doesn't want to be coached by you and it
Yeah.
isn't going to listen to you or trust you. So at the
Exactly.
end of the day, it is for the best.
Yeah, man. So I'm like, and then or the part that always cracks me up is like they'll leave and they'll go and then like they'll feel like not necessarily they'll figure it out. They're like, Les was doing a lot for me. Like he was actually
Mhm.
listening. Like he made my adjustments. Like he actually responded to my check-ins. Like, and then they try to come back. I'm like, hey, my guy, you got to go to the bottom of the list now. You know what I mean? Back when I didn't have a list, I'm like, come on back.
Yeah.
But I'm going to have to tax you for coming back. Now it's
Right.
like, you know what I mean? Like now it's like, I
Mm,
don't even really
mm.
know that I want you to come back now. I'm good. We got something good over here. You know, it's like getting back with an ex. Like, I mean, so I just, and it's no knock on them. It's just like, you have to understand, like, I'm not Walmart. You can't just come in and out whenever you choose. You know what I mean? Like, I have feelings just like you have feelings. You know, so I that's been one of the things that I've noticed. But then, of course, me being the nosy fool that I am, I look at a lot of coaches like yourself that you don't have a high turnover. You have a lot of people that have been with you for quite some time, and and you continue to to add people to the fold. But it's not one of those things where like you're just like, yo, I'm taking clients now. Who's coming? Who's coming with me? It's I always and while every person's different in terms of how you acquire clientele and how you get your name out there and how you get your business growing. But like I just I've always, subscribed to the if you're putting out dope shit, people come. You know what I'm saying? And be it word of mouth or whatever, like you put out dope shit, people will come. And I mean, bro, I was rocking with one client, bro, for like a full year and a half, and then like it just kept growing and growing and growing and growing. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not on that Joey Flex. Man,
I know, right?
that boy eat God.
Oh,
I'm like,
woo, boy.
I'm like, hey Joey, won't you throw me a couple hundred? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just throw
Please.
me about 15 of them. That's all I need, man. Just enough. I got to get this roof fixed, man. I'll let me just like I just golly. And he's so. I used to get mad at him, man, because like, bro, this dude does not have enough time to breathe. But that boy, man, his method is so clean, just so.
I know. Like, bro, teach me your ways.
Wow, man, and he's been doing it for a minute. People like people just think like, oh, Joey's a fad, but Joey's been in the game. Like, so I just, man, his man, he's got such a my man is efficient and he never stops working. That's what people gotta understand. Like, you have that many people, you don't stop working. You know what I mean? He stays on that grind. Like, you know what? That's goals right there. You know what I mean? Like, I thought at that point, the only person I knew that worked that much was Ryan Doris. I'm like, bro, you never stop working. Yeah. You always like, bro, I'm gonna come through, but I'm gonna need about 3 or 4 hours. I'm like, all right, cool. All right, man. All right. You know what I mean? And then I started kicking with Joey. I'm like, ooh, you really, But my man still finds time to play that Apex Legends shit. So,
I'm like, so is he really working all the time?
I'm like, man, you a nerd. So yeah, I talk all shit, but like every day I play at least 2 hours. That's part of my cardio. I ride my bike while I play. But like, so how did you get your start? Like, I mean, not just with the coaching, but like in the whole fitness game, like in powerlifting and everything. Like, I mean, did you do athletics and stuff, and in school and just eventually graduated to it, or what?
So I was homeschooled my whole life. You didn't know that?
Oh my God.
Yeah, I was homeschooled all the way through high school. My mom homeschooled all 4 of us kids. And I dual enrolled my senior year in a community college. And then I did that for a couple years. Then I transferred to NC State, graduated from NC State with a bachelor's in psychology. Growing up, I swam. Swimming was my sport. So I swam for about 12 years. Every summer. And it's like a summer league, rec league. So that was my sport. I think I just didn't like team sports very much. Wasn't my thing. Okay. I think it was like I didn't like dealing with other people and like relying on other people for my results. It's just
I get you.
Yeah, I don't know. So it's like, if somebody else, if your team sucks, then like you all suck, Man,
who you telling?
And to me, that's just I just can't. I don't deal with that well because I'm like, if I suck, I suck.
It's on me.
Exactly. And if I put in the effort, I want to see the results.
Jeez, golly, that's crazy. So, I did not
swam.
Know that. You
what?
Swam.
That I was homeschooled?
Hell yeah, he's a homeschooler. What? One of my boys is homeschooled. He was so weird, dude.
Hey, I turned out okay.
I'm not saying you're weird. But bro, he was weird.
No, there's a lot of weirdos.
Bro, he
Trust
would
me.
like go out like try to find frogs, and I just remember he always tried to find frogs. I'm like, oh, come on, Froggy Jason. Let's call him Froggy Jason.
Froggy G.
Yeah, man, Froggy Jason.
Oh my god.
He lived down the street, man. Like, and I don't know, man. He always wore corduroys. I remember that. He wore corduroys all the time. Like, bro, we're in Texas, it's the middle of summer. Why you got corduroys on?
What?
Brown ass corduroys. I'm like, all right, Froggy
Yeah.
Jason, come Froggy Jason.
They're so
Man, that's
special.
crazy.
Yeah.
Well,
Depends. I mean, it depends on how I guess how your family is. My family wasn't really one of the sheltering type, so
no, you had a fire ass.
we turned out okay.
Yeah, his family, they were weird anyway. Poor
Yeah.
Froggy Jason didn't have a chance, man. You know what? Because I'm sure he didn't choose to wear those corduroys. Or maybe he did.
Right?
I don't know.
He just
like,
thought it was. He probably thought it was normal.
he didn't know. He knew it wasn't normal. He kicked it with us. I'm like,
His mom was like, "You must wear
you
these."
gotta wear these. They just zip, zip, zip. Oh man, get out of here. Okay.
Yeah. So that was the only. I just swam, and
Mhm.
like in college, I didn't really. I swam like for like a PE class in college, but I didn't really do sport. I mean, I was into like watching sports. I didn't
Right.
really do sports, but I've always been like very active, because
Mhm.
like my family's pretty active. All my siblings in sports like soccer. Yeah, I mean, growing up we were just all super active. But I wasn't super into sports or like working out until like college. I did my own thing, kind of went to
Mhm.
the gym a couple times a week,
Yeah.
just cause. And then I moved out to San Diego after I graduated, and I didn't really have any friends, so I got into working out as like a hobby.
Mhm.
I was like, let's just go to the gym. Why not?
And then now you're here.
And then yeah, I mean, I just started. I think my upper body grows muscle really fast. So when I started hitting the gym and like I started seeing results fairly quickly,
Yeah.
it was one of those like addicting things. You're like, oh shit.
Like, oh, I'm about to kill these hoes.
I'm like, what is this? What are these shoulders?
That's funny.
Yeah. And then it just went from there. I started working out, and I did it for like a year and a half, and just general fitness stuff. I did squat, bench, and deadlift like just because I followed a couple powerlifters, and I just wanted to be strong.
Right.
And I enjoyed like deadlifting. I loved it, deadlifting. So yeah, I think. And then a friend of mine convinced me to sign up for a meet 2 weeks before it.
Damn.
This was in 2014, and I was like, okay, why not? Just
Yeah.
for fun, let's do it. And I think at that point I was pulling over 3. So like 315 I think was my max, and I was squatting like 275, and what was it? I was benching like maybe 150, something like that. Yeah, so I did the meets. A friend of mine offered to coach me like 2 weeks out, and he like, yeah, he programmed me for like up till the meet, and then he came down and helped me at my meet, and I qualified for Nats at my first meet and won.
Hey.
Yeah, and they're like, you're kind of strong. I was like, whatever that means, okay. And then rest was history.
That's
I just started
dope.
competing. Yeah.
Now you're here.
Now I'm here.
Boom. That's what's up, man. Nick,
Yeah.
that's a very unique story because not a lot of people get that. No way.
Yeah.
Like
No,
I spent 5-6 years training and I finally qualified. Yeah, man. That's dope. So I do want to dig a little bit deeper. It's not, and I just say that just because that's what I hear people say. I want to dig a little deeper.
Yeah.
I want to talk about your style. Where do you get your style from? Because I often make comments.
What style is
Your style, bro. You got hella style. Every time, like you like posted something real nice. You have the. Hold on, let me see it. I gotta go. These people don't even understand, man. Now I gotta.
You've said that before, and I'm like, I feel like I don't have style, but.
Well, you know what? I guess I'm a liar then, because whatever. I guess I don't know style.
No, I feel you do.
Oh, I know that I actually I don't. I just have fire shoes, man. And
Shoes
like
make up a lot though.
yeah, but like okay, you got your little Ariana Grande look right here. That's fire. With the little knee highs on these boys. Hey, I'm gonna make sure I post that too so people see what I'm talking about. That's cute. The little oversized shirt with the little white, with those little white chucks. Okay, look at me. I'm just finding everything. Listen, you have style, man, and like like people. I mean, I'm asking you, like, where'd you get your style from? Is just like, do you just like
Yeah.
see something that you like, and that's what you roll with, or
Yeah.
is there
But
like,
yeah,
look at this
I don't know. I'm
the
not.
little yellow dress with the little black leather joint on? I see you. Oh, you got the little white Reebok classics on that jerk. Okay, I'm not mad at you. I think I made a comment at one point like, yellows, dude, you killing the yellows.
I just discovered yellow like this past year. I think I avoided it for a long time because I don't know. I read like somewhere that I was like, yellow washes you out if you're pale. And so I just never wore it because I was like, you know what? I'm like a white girl and I can't pull off yellow. I just like told myself that. And then I put on, I think I just decided to buy something yellow and I wore it and people were like, oh my God, that looks good on you. I was
Yeah,
like,
man, you murder that
I should just
yellow.
wear yellow.
Straight
So
up.
yeah,
Good
yellow is
job.
like one of my favorite colors now.
What is your favorite color? Like turquoise?
I do like turquoise a lot. Like,
Yeah.
that I love that kind of color. I love like the a peachy, like a light, a bright like royal blue and black are probably
Oh
my top.
yeah.
I love royal blue. I don't know why. It's just like I love
Royal
it.
blue is
And,
nice.
and black. Black's always been. I
That's the
love black.
go-to.
Growing up, yeah, I was like wore black like everything.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know where I like my style is. I just feel like there's no rhyme or I don't know. When I look at like my style, there's no like big rhyme or reason. A lot of it's like comfort. I like to be comfortable and
Hmm.
like whatever makes me feel confident, honestly. Like I love like the street like that like the like oversized
Hmm.
look. Like my if if I had like a style, it would be like if I had like money to put into my style, it would be like the oversized baggy like t-shirt look with like jeans and then like fire like sneakers. Like
Yeah.
yeah. Like that would be me. Like that would if I had money to buy shoes, for sure, that's like what I would be wearing. So I love like like the old school Reeboks. I love that look. And like I've always rocked like even in college, like I'd wear that kind of stuff. Like I'd wear like sweats and like some type of top and like sneakers. Like
Yeah, man.
I don't know. I just love that like the like casual look.
Yeah, dude. I'm super simple with the look. Like I just at this point my legs have gotten so big I can't fit into any of my jeans anymore. So like
Yeah.
that part sucks. But then like when I was killing the game like that, I wasn't really the focus had to always be on the kicks. You know what I mean? So like
Yeah.
I would literally go to like to Walmart or Target or whatever and just get a pack of plain white tees, and just that's it. Plain white tees or red tee or black tee, just a plain old tee, you know what I mean? Some okay
Yep.
jeans that just didn't distract that much and just make sure my feet killed them. And of course my hat always had to match. Um,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Simple.
Yeah, I was super simple,
Simple and comfortable.
but then I was on my Johnny Depp for a little bit, so I was like, I had hella beads on and everything. I'm like, okay, but I was, oh my god, I used to be on one, man. But it was just like, if my accessories didn't accentuate, you know what I mean, like the kicks that I brought to the game, I'm like, why am I out here? You know what I mean, like it's not enough. Everyone has like, I mean, every sneakerhead has good shoe game, and I'm cool with that. But like, I'm
Yeah.
trying to kill those fools. Like, I'm not trying to just kill your normal dude on the street. Like, that's nothing. I got him wrapped up. But I'm like, if you stack me next to another sneakerhead, I'm like, oh yeah, the short dude, he got him. He got him. You see his
Right.
accessories, that boy's ready. He got the Johnny Depp on the wrist. He ready. So like, and that's always been the thing. Like, so like, anytime I see someone that like, yo, she's got a little style over there. Like, because again, in terms of our cliques and in terms of our circle of friends, our circle of people, our circle of influencers that we're around, like, there's a couple of our number that are like, yo, they have all the style. Whereas
Yeah.
most of us is like, yo, nice leggings and, nice
Yeah.
sports bra or, hey, nice shorts and nice A7 shirt. You know what I mean? Like we all kind of
Yeah.
wear the same stuff. But I mean, I don't know. I've always thought that you just had like dope style. You know what I mean? And your clothes look good on you. You know what I mean? Like
Oh, thanks.
you don't like you don't push the boundaries and like and put yourself out like you probably shouldn't have worn that. I see what you're trying to
Yeah.
do. It's a little bit of an L. You get an E for effort though. But yeah, man. So I mean, there's some people I see that way. Me personally, I don't, because I'm trying. That's like me trying to take my shirt off in the middle of my pics. It ain't ever. It's not gonna hit. So I'm like, let's just keep the shirt on. Make sure these shirts are fly. You're welcome.
I mean, that, and I think a lot of it too for me has always been I don't like to say that I just avoid like the mainstream stuff, but I don't like to just fit in and just wear what everyone else is wearing.
Yeah.
Like there's some trends that I'll go with and I'll be like, all right, that's dope. Like I
Yeah.
like it. Yeah. But in general, I'm the type of person where I'm just like, if I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. Even if it's in style, I'm like, oh, that's so ugly. Like I would never wear it, you know? Like, yeah. And I'm not the type that if it's in style, like the girl that's just gonna go out and be like, all right, I gotta be like, that's the thing now. I'm gonna wear that. Like,
I got a question then.
Yeah, it's just not.
What about these bell bottoms that are coming back? They're bringing the bell bottoms back. You with that or what?
Are they?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I've seen a couple. I don't know. I mean, I used to wear those back in the day. I think I'm probably not jeans, but I love some like flare, like bell bottom type pants with like dress pants.
Oh, those are killer.
That looks nice.
Oh yeah,
that looks good, and then your legs, yeah.
Those don't even, man. Listen, girl, come around with those. She's trying to get married straight up.
I know,
I'm like, what are you trying to do? You trying to get cuffed tonight? Is that what you want? You want me to pay for your dinner? I don't even know you.
But okay.
Shout out to those flare pants after the game, baby. Oh my goodness, yeah, man.
No, yeah, some flare dress pants. Hell yeah, I'd wear those. Dude. Probably not jeans though. That's just not my style.
Man. Like, I mean, the thing is, like, I see a lot of the trendy stuff. I mean, obviously in and out, just because one, I mean, I coach college girls, and so you know, what I mean, like, so my cheer girls, like, you know, we'll get dressed to go out or whatever, and you know, we want a team function, and like they'll come on like, oh, those are back, okay, man, or chokers, the choke necklaces.
Oh yeah,
bro, I thought they were done with Lisa Silverstone, dude. I thought they were done when she was done, but I guess they're making a comeback.
They're making a comeback.
Yeah, man. I'm like, chill out. Like, I don't know.
I know. I can't.
I don't know. But I mean, some things are just, you know, some things they will never go out of style. Like, you know what I mean? Like the Daisy Duke look, that's never gonna go out of style. You know what I mean? Like, wait a minute. I like this one right here. That'll never go out of style. Don't worry, I'm gonna put that up, guys.
I was like, what are you looking at?
I'm a hater right now. But yeah, like but there's really some looks, there's some styles that won't ever go out. And I feel like, you know, those of our number that can actually rock different trends like yourself. Like, I mean, you know, I don't know. Have you ever really thought about like maybe like doing like I don't know, like, I don't even know how to say this because you see some people doing like, but like, you know, like live picture, whatever, but yet like that, maybe do like a little style portion because you could do it. I think you could.
No, I couldn't.
Girl, well, with that attitude, no, you could not. No, you could not with that attitude.
I don't know. I just feel like like when I think about what I'm wearing every day, I'm like, it doesn't compute in my mind. Like, oh, this is like stylish, or like I'm just like, yeah, I don't know.
Like, you know, like you can be like, oh, this is my fit for the day.
I've never thought of myself that way. So like, I guess it's different when you're saying that. I'm like, I don't know. I've never thought myself as stylish because like half the time I'm not wearing like the outfits that you see. Obviously, that's like if I'm going out to do something. Like my everyday look, like I just look like a bum. Like
I'm just saying, like, yeah, but it's not like it needs to be a special occasion. Like, yo, I'm kind of killing these hoes today. Let me go ahead and throw this on the gram real quick and see what the people think.
I actually have a yellow outfit that I haven't worn yet, and I've been waiting for. I was like, I gotta post that. But and I'm pretty sure it's those pants. They are pants, the flare pants.
That's what we're doing right now.
Hold on, I need to show you. I should show you. But yeah, it's like this. It's like a crop top, and it has like flare pants. Well, yeah, it's fire. I haven't worn it yet.
So you're being a hater right now.
And I haven't worn it yet.
I'm trying to give the people what they need.
But it's all yellow. The whole thing is yellow.
Oh, you gotta hit them like a sunflower real quick? I'm not mad at you.
What up?
He's gonna go get him. That's so funny. Oh man, that is so funny.
It's like a burnt.
Oh, that's gonna be fire.
And look, the pants are like flared.
Oh yeah, you trying to get all
And
your
there's
drinks. Look at you trying to get all the drinks paid for. Straight up. Well done. Well done. Well
yeah.
done. Oh man, this dog,
Yeah.
man. She's
I've been waiting. I've
listen.
been waiting to. I don't have anywhere to go in that, but
Just go out.
I know. With who? Yeah, but fitness people don't go out.
Yeah, y'all do like, or y'all you just gotta make time to go out. Like,
Yeah,
yo,
you're
let's
right.
hit these streets real quick. And you guys, where you guys want to go? I mean, you're in San Diego, man. There's tons of things to do. Just go like, yo, let's go
There's a
downtown.
lot to do.
Let's just go downtown for a little bit, or I don't know.
I just don't like. Yeah, I just don't like going out downtown because first of all, downtown's it's wild.
I mean,
It's wild. It's like parking's a pain in the butt,
that's why
and
you
I'm old
Uber.
now.
Now what? Now what?
It's
I
expensive.
Uber's expensive,
Yeah,
so you can't park close and then get Uber to come pick you up.
yeah,
Bet.
okay.
See, I'm here to solve problems with you and for you. Fine. We'll move on from that. Let's talk about your dog. Let's talk about Remy.
Oh
Um,
my gosh.
I mean, we kind of briefly talked about our doggies
Yeah.
before I press record, but tell us about your dog. I'll try to make sure I put a picture up of the dog
um, my dog.
I got him from a friend of mine. Actually, I had been wanting a puppy for like a long time, and a friend of mine had a husky, and like I knew his dog, and like I loved his dog. And randomly one day he texted me and he was like, "Hey, you want a puppy?" And I was like, what are you talking about?" I was like, "Yeah, you already know I want a puppy." And he's like, "Well, Daisy, his dog,
too.
just had two puppies." And I was like, "What?" Just like out of nowhere. He didn't even know she was pregnant and like was gonna have puppies. She just
That's
popped out two puppies one night.
jeez.
Yeah, I was like, okay. So he let me pick out of the two, and I picked the all white one. And I was like, this is gonna be disaster because he's all white and he's gonna shed like crazy. And I was right.
Oh yeah.
It's everywhere. It's like my room is like it's like all over my bed. Like, yeah, so bad. Um, yeah, I don't know. So I got him. He is turning 3 on the 13th in 3 days.
Oh,
Wow. Yeah, he'll be 3 in 3 days. And yeah, I just got him and I was like, dude, I want I want like a dog that will like do everything with me, like
yep,
go hiking, just he'll like literally I take him with me everywhere. Like I don't take him to stores and stuff because he's just so big.
yeah.
He's like 85 pounds.
Oh God.
Yeah, and he like goes hiking with me, he goes everywhere with me, like he's at home with me obviously every day when I'm working, so he's attached to my
Yeah,
side.
he's okay. You feel that? Whew. That's break time. I get tired of listening for too long. So let's chill for a little bit. Quick little break. Stretch your legs. Get something to drink. And then mosey right back. And let's listen up to the corner of the circle. Let's get started with the next part. Yeah, I try to take mine. Well, he can pretty much go anywhere. I
Yeah.
I, I, I haven't even got any trouble. Like, man, he's emotional support. So I mean, I don't really have any emotional problems. I don't think, but I
I
might.
mean,
I
we
think
all do.
I think I might like while I'm playing. But yeah, so like and the thing is I've only had like to deal with people one time with him. Like when I was in the grocery store, she goes, "Well, he can't be in the basket." And this is when he was a puppy. I'm like, "Well,
Yeah.
he's in a backpack, lady, so he's not necessarily in the he's not in the basket." She's like,
Yeah.
"What?" I was like, "Yeah, he's in a backpack." She's like, "Oh, I thought that was his kennel." I'm like, "Why would I bring a full dog kennel into the grocery
And
store? He's in a backpack so that I can buy food from you." And the manager, she was like, the manager comes, because I guess it's like the assistant manager. I don't know. The manager comes, she says, "Oh, no, 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 no. Mr. McClain, it's fine." I go to the grocery. Here's the thing. At the time, I
they
lived
knew
like,
your name?
yeah. Well, I lived right, like I lived about a block away from the grocery store. So rather
Oh.
than putting food in the refrigerator every day, I would just walk to the grocery store every day. Just like it was kind of like my cardio. And so I
Yeah.
walked there back and forth. Like I thought I was on some French shit, like going to market, high key. Like,
Yes.
I'm gonna go get some croissants from the market. I just would go to the market. Yeah, dude. So I would walk to the market every day. And so when I got him, I would bring him with me. I'll put him in a little backpack. And by the time
Yeah.
man, seriously, it's hot, man. So little back be all sweating and stuff. So like, yo, you know what? I'm sure he's
Yeah.
hot. I got to make sure I give him some little water or whatever. So I'd put him in the baby part, in the little babysitting part, and like
Yeah.
unzip it, give him a little drink. You know what I mean? We'd walk through the. He likes going through the frozen food aisle because it's cold. So
Yeah.
yeah. So he'd sit there just going looking around like, you know, whatever. So yeah, man.
Cute.
But the lady, like, so I got to go know the manager really, really well because, like, I mean, same time every day. She would know. So
Yeah.
the assistant, she tried to pull that BS on me, but she goes, no, it's fine, Mr. McClain. Oh, I was like, man, I had to bring out the papers. I had to slap the papers down. Like, listen, he's real, dude. He's authentic. But yeah, man, like these dogs. And the thing is, I never been a dog person. I mean, I like dogs,
Yeah.
but I was never like, oh man, I love to have a dog. And I'm like, you know, I've never been that way. And so I would be on, this is no lie, I would be on IG and I would see people like talking about their dog. I love him so much. I'm like, bro, chill out. Until I got this dude, now, man, it's a wrap. Like,
Once you have one,
boy,
there's no
listen.
going back.
Nah, man, like taking pictures and sending pictures to all my friends and stuff. Like, it's crazy. My mom's like, man, wait till you have a kid. I'm like, man, I don't know.
I know.
I don't know.
Trust me, I'm like, oh my god, if
I don't
it's
know.
this bad with a dog, imagine a
Jeez.
kid.
I'm like, at this point, I'm like, I'm so old now. Like, am I really gonna have a kid? I don't even.
You're not that old.
Listen, I'm old enough. I feel
I'm old enough too.
Nah, you still got some good years left in you, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, at this point,
You know how old I am?
you're like what, like 28, 29, 28.
30.
Ah, you got time. 30. I remember when I was 30.
Hey, women's biological clocks tick a lot faster.
I know, but what you got like a good 5-6 years, man. You straight. That's more than enough time. You just got to get out of San Diego. Get to Texas, boy. There's tons of good dudes here.
You mean guys are good till they're like 70?
You already know. I'm saying, but I mean, I'm a black man, so you already know. If we talk about
Right.
mortality rates, I got maybe 25, 30 years left. That's it. What I'm gonna do, raise a kid and like peace. It's the truth. It's the truth. It's all about the information we know. I know information, and that's what the data says. You know what I mean? Like you look at the rates have gone up, but the average African American male in Texas, Lord Jesus, for a while there it was like 63, 64. What am I gonna do with that? What am I gonna do with
Well, okay, Texas. We're talking about people that, are eating
Don't matter.
that Texas food. No, because I've been to Texas.
Oh yeah, you
Eating
did
like
go
a
to
Texan.
Texas. I remember that you were in Texas and you didn't tell anybody. You know, I'm not even worried about that. We're not even gonna go to that. We're not even gonna go into that. Oh my!
Okay, it's not like you were gonna drive to where was
Austin.
I? Austin. Oh,
Austin.
Yeah. I was close to you.
Like 32 minutes. All right, that's a bet. Because I don't go there twice a week every week.
I legit didn't tell anyone because I was there with like a non-fitness friend, so I felt like that was kind of rude to leave. Actually, I did tell one person.
Yeah, that's all right.
And
You
she
know,
drove
I'm not.
up.
Oh, work! She drove up to see you. You know what? I'm
My
not
best
even.
friend. She.
Boy, you know what, man? And here's the
Next
thing,
time
y'all.
I got you. You know what? I'm doing one better. I'm moving down there.
I'm sorry, I fell asleep. What happened?
No.
Oh, jeez. You know, we'll see.
Rude.
We'll see. At this point, wait. So, like, that'll be dope because then you'll be around when I do my friends break. I do friends break every year. Like, I invite just some fitness friends, just friends in general. I just invite everybody down. They come to Texas and we have like our own spring break. It's like,
Yes.
yeah, it's dope. Like, last year was actually during spring break. It was during South by Southwest. Like who came? Like Matt and Bonnie came. Ryan and Meg came.
They're in Texas now too.
Yep. Mallory and Josh from LVD, they came. Yeah, dude, I had like 6-7 people come down, and then we did like Top Golf one night. One night we went to we rode go-karts. That was dope.
I'm down.
Yeah, man. Like I'll do it, and I think I'm gonna try to do it in May this time though. So,
okay.
Yeah, because I was
I
talking
won't be there yet.
I was talking with Ryan about it, and like I know they're trying to get the gym and everything set up. I want them to be able to come and not have a lot of worries. And so I'm like, yo, just get y'all's gym and all that stuff set up by that time. And
Yeah.
yeah, so I'm trying to. And then of course I think Ryan Doris wants to come. He's all butthurt that he didn't get to come. I'm like, yo,
Yes.
whatever. So I think he'll come. Sam will come, and I think I'm gonna invite just some crazy people. So I'm gonna try to get some.
Crazy.
Yeah, man, I have some crazy people that reach out to me, like, bro. Why don't you invite me? I'm like, I didn't think this was your cup of tea, man. I didn't think you wanted to hold some fun like this. But apparently people.
You don't even know. Yeah, the couple of times I've been around like certain fitness people, like outside of like, like powerlifting or
Yeah,
whatever we do fitness wise, and you're like,
you're off the
y'all are
grid.
wild.
But I do. The thing is, like, I do plan on inviting Brandon Allen because he's like my spirit animal. The dude has absolutely he has zero chill, and he reminds me of my old roommate. You know what I mean? So I'm like, oh, I can handle you. You're good people. And like Andy, I've hung out with Andy a couple times. Like, that'd be good. It would be nice to extend the invite to USPA people because I don't not really. It's not, and I have USPA clients and everything. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like they don't want to rock with us, but it is what it is.
You are contributing to the stigma.
What are you talking about? I almost lost a sponsorship because they thought I was about to jump and go to USPA. Yes.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, man. I did a podcast actually with Andy and Brandon, and I was just talking about how it's about having fun and being happy and being
I
happy.
think I heard that one, and you were like, maybe I'll do a meet. Did you say
man.
that?
Yeah, man. I want to do it. I just want to do as many meets as I can before I'm done with all of this.
Yeah.
And man, bro, oh my gosh, shout out to SBD because they helped me down.
Would they kick you out if you just did one meet?
It depends on the meet.
Well,
I think I would get fined, and I'm not fined. Yeah, I think I would get like a penalty or something if I did a meet like an IPL meet. I wouldn't be able to do like an IPF meet. I forget the rules. I just haven't, because I was gonna do the tribute. I got invited to do the tribute meet, and they actually reached out to me. USAPL IPF reached out to me. It's like, hey, by the way, there's some lifters that are on the ban list, so you do realize you're putting your status at jeopardy by lifting at this meet. I'm like, bro, can I just lift? Can I just be a grown man real quick? Right. But yeah, but like but I mean, I get it. I mean, it's in the rules. I mean, you got to follow the rules if you're gonna, it is what it is. But yeah, like after like talking with them and everything, like one of my sponsors, man, they were like, hey, so that we're specifically IPF USAPL, so I don't know if we can. I'm like, well, bro, if you want to dip, then you got to dip. I get it. Well, you planning on doing it? I was like, well, no, how can I? I literally have worlds in 2 weeks. How's that gonna happen? Yeah. Please let me know how that's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like, and I remember like I got a couple of DMs from like just followers like, oh, is SPD gonna be pissed at you for saying that? And the crazy thing is like SPD was like one of the very few that like, you know what, do what you got to do. Just make sure you show love to the brand. I'm like, all right, I got you. Shout out to Pete and everybody at SPD holds me down, yeah. But it's just
I respect that, and it's just like I think it's when the brands type, yeah,
bro.
Man, when brands start trying to police you.
Listen, come on now. I'm not even gonna get into that with you, but I feel. I want to so bad, but I'm gonna leave it alone. But yes,
you can crop that stuff out, right?
No, I'm just listen because I'd rather people DM me like, hey, what are you talking about? Like,
I know.
But yeah, man, like man, who-wee. Like, I'll show you after it's over with. Matt, well, you know what? I'll do this. I'm gonna shoot you a pic of. This is no joke. If you think I'm joking, this is how freaking I try to be smart about these things because I just, I don't know. People are just crazy on these. You think I'm joking?
I don't know what you're talking about, but I guess I'm about to find out.
I just sent you a photo of legit, like, that was all my questions and things, and I'm like, I'm taking this shit off because, you know what? We're having a good time.
Oh, someone asked that?
Yes. People always ask. They always ask questions. I'm like, nah, man, we good. Because when they find out, I guess you snapped. You made a message, not a message, but you posted that you were doing a podcast with me. So then they messaged me
Oh,
like, "Hey, question, what about?" I'm like, we ain't asking that. We ain't talking about that.
oh.
Hey,
I was like, were they asking you to talk about it or to not
yes,
talk about it?
no, they were
Oh,
asking about it.
got
But
it.
then, of course, for me, because I'm so stupid like that, I'll just because once conversation gets rolling, I'll be like, oh, blah blah blah. I'll just start talking,
Yeah, yeah.
and so I remind myself what not to talk about. You
Got
know what I
it.
mean? You know what I'm saying?
We can talk about it off the air.
Yeah, you talk about it off the air, but yeah, but I think that's the part that people have to understand. I feel like if you're doing your job on your end in terms of being a representative of whatever brand it is, and you're not at the end of the day, I mean, as bad as it sounds, it's about money. It's about making money, and
Yeah,
and the acquisitions thereof. It's making money. If you're
right.
causing a brand not to make money, I get it. You know
Yeah,
what I
for
mean?
sure.
But if you're representing the brand, you know what I'm saying, and everything like that, that's it. Like at the end of the day, it's like, are you bringing me money or not? Yes. Okay. Cool.
Mm,
Then you keep doing what you do. Just don't make me look stupid. Um,
right.
and I get that part. But then I think I think sometimes brands are just so tied in, being the sponsors or whatever, just personal reasons. They're so tied into whatever side that they feel like they have to be on that you know a lot of times, regardless of you trying to please everyone or you just trying to do your thing, like somebody's gonna get rubbed the wrong way no matter what you do, no matter what you say. So like for me, I'm like, well, I used to have hella sponsors on. Yeah, you know what, like you can't just keep telling me what to do. I'm grown, bro.
Right.
So I'm at,
Same. People
like,
ask me, they're like, "What happened to your?" They're like, "Are you sponsored by people?" I'm like, "Bro, I dropped them."
yeah,
I was
man.
like, "Bye."
Like, yeah, it's here's the thing. People work so hard to get sponsored, sponsor me, sponsor me, and that's cool. But here's the
They just
thing,
don't
bro.
know what that means,
Yeah, you
though.
don't know what I mean. Just because you give me a bunch of free shit, that's dope. Or
Yeah.
how about this? I make my own.
Right. Do it. Do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah, bro, I make my own anyway, and like I don't have to tell. Don't get. I mean, it's
You,
cool to reporting to somebody and all that stuff. But man, I make my own stuff. I'm cool with that.
yeah.
Not on
Yeah.
that only do I make my own stuff, but then like I can decide who I want to donate my stuff to. You know what I mean? And I don't, and I'll be 100 with you, man. Like everything that I make, everything that I make, something's donated to someone somewhere. But
Yeah.
I just, man, I prefer to move in silent. I prefer to send my stuff in silent. I prefer that, people get it, dude, because there's people that helped me and my family when I was coming up that I never knew that they helped. It wasn't until I
Mhm.
graduated college. It wasn't until, I was off of my own. My mom was like, yeah, man, that one time we almost lost our house, but so and so and so and so, they
Mhm.
helped us pay our mortgage, because
Yeah.
I'm from West Texas. And no
Yeah.
matter where you're at, I mean, my dad taught, he preached for a while. My mom worked for Homeland Security for a while. You know what I mean? And then like the thing is, when you have people, you have positions. You have positions, you have money, but it all stems on oil. And when the oil dries up, all the jobs dry up. Everyone leaves.
Yep.
And so when the oil dries up and you got a home and a family there, you can't just up and leave. And so
No.
there's a couple times, man, that my mom, she just cited me some examples like, so and so helped us because of this. They helped us here. Like that one year that all of a sudden you guys had school closed. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
because somebody at the church,
Yeah.
they took us on a shopping spree for you guys. Like so, you know, I never knew who those people were. I never knew what they did, but I just knew that what they did and the blessings that they gave was powerful. So rather than being that guy like, oh, every time you donate, I'm gonna donate this, or every time you buy, like I was like, listen,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be in silent. Just I'm gonna send this cheddar to the people that need it. Like I think the
Yeah.
only couple times I've ever talked about like, hey, we're gonna send money here, we're gonna send money there, just to like, try to get people to do more. But I'm like, dude, if you're the type of person, if you support me, you know the type of person I am, then you know that odds are I'll be using what you're giving me to support someone else.
Yeah.
And the people that rock with me close know like, yo, listen, he drops cheddar on things,
Yeah.
but I'd rather it be that way than like, yo, by the way, I'm gonna make,
Right.
so because is it genuine? You know what I'm saying? Um,
Mm.
so
Yep.
I think the part that hurt my heart the most was like, obviously like Kobe Bryant, it was like the high key, my top two favorite, basketball player, him and Iverson, they were like boom boom. And
Yeah.
when I just saw like all these people coming out of the woodworks making Kobe shirts and this and that, and I'm like, bro, you're not, man. So And as bad as like, I mean, of course, I went straight to the computer. I'm like, design. I make this dope Kobe shirt,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna send it to the Kobe Vanessa Bryant Foundation. But then I'm like, if I put this up, I'm gonna look like a shark right now. I'm
Mm,
gonna chill. I'm gonna let it breathe a little bit. I still plan on doing my Kobe shirt, but maybe
yeah.
like 2021, 2022. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when it all dies down, man. I don't know. But I feel like you have an opportunity, when you have a following and you have an opinion and you have a strong will and you believe in who you are and what you say and what you believe in, period, you know, it doesn't matter who the sponsor is. It doesn't matter who the support comes from. As long as you're good with your truth, that's it. Um,
Yeah.
and I think that's been a real cool thing with you, especially following your social media, dude. Like, if anybody, do you have one of, like, honestly, you have one of the most straightforward Twitters. I'm like, yo, this girl is on one today. Like, she's on one. I'm
I
like,
go through phases being
like
on.
if it's like for the most part, you might do like one, sometimes two tweets a day. I'm like, yeah, man, I never thought about that, Kelly. That's actually really good. I like that idea, bro. When it's those 3 and 4 tweets, I'm like, bro, she hit. If you do over 3, I'm like, oh, she's on something today. Like, I'm
Or
like,
like 7 cents.
bro, she's tearing. Like, damn, somebody pissed her off or whatever. But like, I think that's one of the funniest things. And like, I think I said it once, like, no, you're not gonna assassinate me on Twitter. Like, I'm straight. Like, let's be friends. Like, and that's just I don't like. I just
Assassinate
want to
you.
be your friend. I just want to be your friend. Like, don't kill me on Twitter. I'm not very good at rebuttal. I'm definitely not good at defending myself. I'm just like, you know what? I just see you in the streets. That's all I got.
Right.
I'm gonna see you when I see you. If you said that to my face. Um,
I'm
I'm
on Twitter. I'm like, come after me, please.
like, give me something. I think you and Bonnie Schroeder are. Bonnie is nasty on the responses on
I
IG.
haven't seen. I think I've seen a couple. Oh yeah,
Like
I
Bonnie's,
think you've posted a
yeah,
couple.
Bonnie's
That's.
IG, dude, her IG,
I wish people would go. People, I don't get trolls on my IG. I
nah,
wish it
bro,
back in the day, like 2015, 2016,
yeah,
people would there. I get some trolls and like, I love that shit. I'll be like, all right, let's go, bet.
no, I,
I love that. I'll just like roast people back. I
yeah,
love it so
dude,
much.
like, Bonnie shuts them down, and then of course, like your Twitter, I'm like, ooh, just leave me alone, bro, just let her do her thing. I'm like, you get it, you just press that heart, keep on rolling, just protect
Oh my
yourself.
god.
But that's dope, man. Like I I think it's real cool because, like I said, I don't necessarily follow a lot of people via Twitter just because, I mean, sometimes sometimes people are witty and they're pretty clever and it's like, oh yeah, I never thought about that. But then sometimes people are just trying to, like, bro, you're not even funny. Like,
Oh yeah.
you're not
I think
inside.
that's the majority of people on Twitter,
Yeah,
honestly. Like I'm like, like why are you like no?
yeah, like you're trying. I see what you're trying to do, but you didn't
But
hit.
it's not working.
Nah, man, I'm gonna need you to chill out. Just somebody needs to take your phone away. Just
You're right.
you know what I'm
You should
saying.
just
Just put
stop.
your phone on sleep and just chill out because it's not for you. Just go to IG. Just look at some other stuff. Okay. So question. You said you're 2 weeks out, is what you said, yeah, from your next
Yeah.
comp.
Yep.
When is that? Like, where? I mean, I should say, where is it?
It is in Vista, California at
Mm-hmm.
Ironmongers. It's the Ironmongers Pro Am.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's technically you had to qualify for it.
Okay.
Um, yeah, but I think they're just doing it by total. So it's like there's no Wilks or nothing. Like it's just total. So I think a lot of the girls, like honestly, I probably won't be that competitive, and I'm okay with that because I'm not rapping or anything. Like a
Uh-huh.
bunch of the girls are rapping for squats,
Oh
and
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So and it's not a tested meet, so I'm sure there's a couple girls in there
The whole like,
that are on stuff, and I'm like, whatever, it is what it is.
yeah,
I mean,
man.
I'm used to that at this point, competing USPA. So
So yeah, so for you, like, I mean, what's the? I guess, are there any difference? I mean, obviously, aside from the obvious, but like, I mean, in terms like the competition, like, is there any difference between, like, I guess the attitudes, the people,
yeah.
USPA, USPA?
I don't know. I've only done, I mean, I've done a couple. I basically the only USAPL meets I'll do are the ones to qualify for nationals
Right.
and then nationals.
Yeah.
That's like the only two I'll ever do. So I maybe do like one USAPL meet a year. I mean, the USAPL meets that I've been to are just the vibes are a lot more like, I don't know, like somber. Like
Hmm.
people are a lot more serious. People are like aren't as friendly, and
Hmm.
like just the vibes in general. People are just kind of like more uptight
Yeah.
in general. Like they just take it way more serious. Whereas people at USPA meets are just everybody's having a good time. Like everybody's really friendly with each other.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, at nationals, I've had that experience at USAPL nationals. Like
Yeah.
people are really friendly. Like
Oh yeah.
everybody's like really cool. Yeah. But at local meets and just my experience, USPA meets have just been a lot more chill and like
Yeah.
yeah, the vibes are cool and like you just have a good time. And like honestly, the a lot of the meet directors, USPA meet directors in Southern California at least, are just a lot more chill and just
Yeah.
really good at what they're doing.
They really are. USPA
So,
is huge in Cali. So
yeah.
yeah,
So it's just
man.
I just had a better experience, honestly.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
I always wanted to do a meet, man. I just never. They are, especially now, especially in Texas at least. There's there's like never. I well now just with during this time of year, like all my people are competing now, so I can't even, you know.
Yeah.
I was one meet that I was eyeing like, yo, I could do that meet, but then like just out of nowhere, like I had three people like, yo, we think we're gonna do the March 1st meet. Like, ah man, I was gonna try to do a USPA meet, but so like it's been kind of it's been eating at me because I really want to do one. I just want to see what I would pull with a deadlift bar, bro. I think I would murder it.
Yeah.
I think I could
It's
finally get that
fun.
800, man. I think I could get that 800 with it, but till then, I'm just gonna stick to that
Yeah.
little stiffy and pretend like I
Yeah.
can lift a little bit. Damn, that makes me mad. So like, so you we talked about your coaching.
Mhm.
What's as far as I'll try not to dig into it too much, but like, because I'm sure there's gonna be somebody that listens like, oh, I didn't even, oh, I meant wonder how she'd be like as a coach. What's like that pet peeve as a coach? Like, we all have them, but what's that one pet peeve? And I'm not okay. I'm gonna take some off the table because I tell you right now, can't talk about going rogue. A client going rogue is that's just the ultimate
I
slap in the
actually
face.
don't have those.
See, because you rule with an iron fist. They're afraid, and you do. I mean, and you have women that they listen and they
Yeah, I
follow
think
protocol.
honestly, I think that rogue stuff is a guy thing. Guys are like, I know I can do this, and they
I
just
had
go and do it.
one girl go rogue.
Really?
Boy, yeah, and she almost killed herself. So I'm like, all right, are you done now?
Oh, actually, yeah. Wait, I have had some do that at meets.
Oh
That's a pet.
Lord, oh
Yeah,
don't even
I
get me
guess that would be a pet peeve of mine.
going rogue at a meet.
Um, yeah,
Oof.
and you're just like, what are you? You're serious right now? Like,
Mm,
the
mm,
results are on you. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like, yeah.
like
No,
if I
I don't know if that would be my pet. I don't know what my pet peeve is. I don't have. Um, I guess one would just be clients not communicating.
yeah.
That's like a big thing to me because it's just like I think I just run off of that so much
Mm-hmm.
that it's hard for me to not feel like a shitty coach
Right.
because if I'm not hearing what's going on, I'm like, okay, so like if you don't do well, like I don't want them to be unhappy,
Right.
with
Right.
their
Right.
results. And I have to be comfortable with the fact that like that's not on me if they're not communicating. And that's really
Yes.
hard for me to like come to terms with. And it's just like, Kelly, you
Yeah.
can't do your job. Like
Yeah.
you literally can't do your job if they're not communicating with you, if they're not giving you videos. Because I'll have a couple clients that literally will just never upload videos. Because like I use an app and they never put the videos in there. And I'm just like, I can't fix your form. Like I can't, and like technique is a very large part of what we're doing, like
Yes.
we can't keep going heavier if you don't have solid technique. So like, and then they're posting videos on Instagram or whatever, and I'm like I don't want to put my stamp of approval on that because
Man,
like I've
hey, God,
seen that.
yeah, man, you over here squatting high as a giraffe ass, and then you don't be like, freaking at LS McClain, like coach, like, hold up, man,
No,
hold
yeah,
on,
you're like, you take that tag off.
hey, bro, I'll untag myself with a quickness. Hey, dude, what are you doing? The thing is, like, my people know I am off the hook when it comes like, man, you gonna tag me in that shit? That's what we're doing now. That's what's hot in the streets. Oh man, it was just it moved. Like it moved, but it didn't move in the direction that we. That's not our brand. That's not what we do, bro. I am
Like
not
that would have, that's red lights.
like man. That would need that'd be red lit and SPF, bro. That's not gonna get like you can't win with that one. You're like, I don't even. Oh my gosh, like that is my absolute like. Don't man. I guess that could be my pet peeve. I mean, the
What?
rogue thing. It kind of comes with the territory, but yeah, man. If my thing is not checking in. Not I don't mind you not. I don't mind you. Not, here's the thing. I don't mind you not checking in. That's fine. I mean, if you feel like you got it, that's cool. Everything's running cool. Awesome. But don't complain to me that something's not working or something's not happening when you had ample time to check in, partner. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the thing is, oh my gosh, I offer my people. They have so many options. Like, there's an option with the coaching. Like, hey, you only have to check in once a month if that's all you. If you're not the type of person who wants to check in, there's a package for you that all you have to do is check in once a month just to make sure our adjustments where they need to be. Because some people, like myself, I don't need to check in every week unless I'm hurting.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
And it's an emergency. And there's some that require a lot more that want that. You know what I mean? Like, well, often there's an option for you that you can check in. You can check in 3 times a week, every week. Bro, who does that? Like, no one needs that much, but there's some people that feel like they need that much. So like there's plenty of options. The thing is, all you do is click the button, like, yeah, this is what I want to do. Awesome. So I know I should be expecting to check in from you at any given point in time. And then when I don't get to check in, but then I get a complaint like, oh man, I just don't feel like this is working. I'm like, fool, you had how long to let me know?
Right.
At the very most a week. You know what I mean? Like, the thing is, if you hit me, and I have it on me, odds are I'm gonna respond to you within the hour, probably within the the next 10 minutes. That's just it. Like, this is what I do. This is what we do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just like you want your coach to give you the best product possible, you have to not necessarily be the best client possible, but you have to at least be the best communicator that you can be. And some people just suck at communicating. But that's the thing. If you don't let me know what's going on and you decide just to do whatever you want to do, then we both have misunderstanding. And the thing is, regardless of me sticking with you or not, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna just let you go. Like, man, buddy didn't want to work right, or she just didn't want to communicate. And I mean, and I hate when it has to come to that, but at the end of the day, I have to protect myself, protect my brand, so to speak, and more than anything, protect the other people that are watching that know that you're a part of this family. You know what I mean? Because I really do treat it like a family, and I really do link everybody together, and I really do encourage my listeners to talk to one another and encourage one another, and and be about that life for one another. Because I mean, there's times that I can't make it to a meet. I can't make it to a meet in Southern California. So like, hey man, who in the family can make it to Southern Cal to help out Jordan because she needs somebody? Oh yeah, bro, I can be there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bet. You know what I mean? And like, let me know, let me slide you some gas money, whatever. I appreciate you looking out. You know what I mean? Or hey man, I'm in Phoenix. I can make it down there too. And they'll end up having 3 or 4 people there. If I can't make it, I try to be as many of them as possible. But sometimes you can't. But that's the thing with being a part of the family, with being a part of your coaching. There comes a lot of respect. There comes with a lot of communication, but they cut themselves off from all of that by just not communicating. Like, Kelly, I really need this to happen, this to happen, this to happen. Well, you could have told me in your check-in. Oh, well, I just didn't, like, they don't have an excuse. They just don't communicate. So I get that, dude. I'm sorry. That set me off. Damn, that set me off.
No, you're good.
God, that set me off. Woo,
that would probably be my pet peeve too, because it's like I don't require. I'm the same as you. Like, I don't require them to check in, but they have the option to check in weekly if they want to. But especially if I'm not doing their nutrition, because I do help out with macros and stuff.
Ooh, Lord.
If I'm doing their macros, then I definitely want them to check in weekly because I just want to know, like, how things are going. But if otherwise, I'm like, you don't have to check in, but I do want you to upload videos. And I tell them that. I'm like, if you're not checking in with me, at least you need to leave notes or something on your program so I can see how things are going. Because then there is some type of communication.
True.
Otherwise, like, I need to know something.
Ah, man, I don't know. Yeah, dude, especially if oh my gosh, if I was doing macros as well. Yeah, bro, we would be boxing in the streets.
That's really frustrating especially when you're doing macros and you don't hear from people for like 3 weeks. And I'm like, okay, well, and they'll be like, oh, like, well, this isn't working. I'm like, it's not working because how am I supposed to adjust? Like, I can't adjust.
I can't adjust nothing.
I can't help you. Yeah, I can't help you in any way if I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't know if you're being consistent, if you need help, if you need, like, what, I don't know what you need.
Man, see, that was. I saw you clients out there. Number one, communicate. Number two, make sure you check in. Number three, be the, be the energy that you want. Be the energy that you want. You want positive
Yes,
energy, you gotta be that. All right.
exactly.
Before I get out of your hair, I got a couple more, and I'm out. I swear. I swear. I'll
No,
be
you're
done
good.
talking. So give me. Oh, I love to ask this question. Give me three things that you've yet to do in life that you really, really want to do. They could be bucket lists. They could be places you want to travel. They could be people you want to meet. Whatever. Give me three things.
Oh gosh, that's hard.
Oh God, get out of here. It's three.
It
You got
is
like
hard.
so many things.
Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, I don't know. Does it have to be like the top three, or can it just
No,
be
it just be.
anything
I said
right
three
now?
things. Three.
Oh, okay, all right. What do I want to do? I do something with traveling. Where do I want to travel?
I mean,
I
I
want to
know you've been
go.
to Hawaii because you had hella pictures
I've
from
been to
Hawaii. That was
Hawaii.
fire.
Thanks. Um, where do I want to go? I want to go to. I would like to go back to Ireland. I went to
I love that
Ireland
place.
last summer,
Love
not
it.
this past summer, the summer before that.
Where in
Um,
Ireland did you go?
Dublin.
Dub. Went to the big dub.
Yeah. And I'm Irish, so I'm third generation Irish. So I would love to go back there and like visit like where my great grandmother was like born and stuff.
Oh
I
yeah.
think that'd be dope. Yeah.
Where was she born? I've been all over Ireland. That's my spot,
Yeah.
boy.
I love Ireland.
Hey,
The
that is.
people there, man, they're amazing.
I
I love that place.
listen.
Beer and food everywhere, like
Yeah,
my
see,
people.
like oh my god, dude, I love Irish people so much, man. I don't like
They're-
anybody that really like that knows it. Like, dude, the Irish are like that's home away from home for me. Like, if I could go to Ireland hell, if I could live in Ireland and get away with it, I probably would. Like, I love
It's
I
great.
love the Irish, love them. Like oh, shout out to Gar out there, all my people in Limerick. Okay, um, dude, man, I
Yeah.
Limerick, Galway, Enniskillen, yeah. I,
I love it.
I spent so much time. I've spent so much time in terms of like out of the country. I'm pretty sure Ireland and Colombia. Those are two spots I spent the
Yeah.
most time. But yeah, dude, I'm with you on that. Ireland for sure. Boom.
Yeah. I want to go
Damn.
back for sure.
Yeah, man.
I only spent a couple days there, but two more. That's hard. Um, dang. This is so hard. I'm the type because I like to do like there's so many
Yeah.
different things. Like I want to do a backpacking trip again.
Bad.
Um, I backpacked the Sierras for a week,
Damn.
3 years ago. And that was like one of the coolest experiences. So dope. Yeah. I
Mm-mm.
know. No technology, nothing for a
Mm-mm.
week, like out in the
Mm-mm.
wilderness, 40-pound backpacks, like
I
it was
think I
so
could, like, I don't know, man. See, it would be one of those things. I think I would like to do it, but either I would like to do it by myself.
yeah. You don't want to do that by yourself.
That's the thing, like,
It's dangerous by yourself. You
that's
gotta
what
go
I'm,
at least with somebody else.
that's what I'm saying, though. That's some like, I mean,
Yeah.
like, that would be something I would want to try to do by myself because you're not supposed to do it by yourself.
Yeah.
Or you would want to go with like 3 or 4 like dope people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you
I went with
go,
my family. Or
yeah.
I went with my older brother, my sister-in-law, and her younger sister, and like one of our girlfriends.
Oh man,
So,
I don't think I'd go with family because we'd end up trying to fight. Like, it's
oh
just,
no, it
yeah,
was a good
bro.
time.
Man,
My brother and I get along well, so
see, yeah, my sister and I, we do until my sister gets tired. She's like, nah, man. Then it's a wrap, and everybody's catching the wrath. That's fire. So a baller backpacking trip, another one of those. Going
go
back
to
to
Ireland.
Ireland, okay.
Man, I don't know.
Some
Can it be anything?
It can be anything, anything.
I mean, I want to have kids one day. Does that count?
Of course, that counts.
Okay. I
How
want to
many
have kids.
kids? How many kids?
Oh, I don't know. That changes. That's changed throughout the years. Like back in the day, I'm like, I want 4 kids, but I would settle for 2, at least 2.
Girl, yeah, for real. Man, I
One's
remember
too
I used to
little.
want 5 so bad. I
I
mean,
think 4 tops.
and then the older I got, I'm like, oh, maybe,
Yeah, maybe like one
maybe
and a half.
man, I'll take anything at this point. Just give me a healthy,
Yes.
God, just give
Yeah,
me a
you're
healthy
right.
kid, man. Like,
I'm kind of there too. Yeah, that's what I'm like. People are like, how many you want? I'm like, I don't know.
I just,
Whatever God wants to
yeah,
give
dude.
me.
Because I used to be like, well, you know what? I'll take one as long as it's not a girl. I don't think I could do a girl. I just don't think I'm good
Yeah.
enough for a girl to be a girl dad. And then
Nah,
like
you can.
now it's like, man, just give me a healthy baby that just loves me,
Right.
and I'll be cool. Like I don't
Exactly.
know. Like man, dude, I see it over and over and like, well, it's weird because I'm glad that as bad as it sounds, I'm glad that I waited because a lot of my friends, with exception like 2 or 3 now. Wow, it's crazy to say. They've been married, been divorced, had kids.
Yeah.
Some of them are estranged from their kids. Like it's so weird, but and like some of them on their second marriages and they're actually happy now on like their
Mhm.
second marriages and stuff. I'm like, man, dude, maybe I knew early that I was not mature enough to be a husband and a father and all that stuff. And there were so many things that I wanted to do. And,
Yeah.
me and my daddy, we always talk about like, you have 2 options like you. You're gonna be that man that you establish yourself and you're able to actually provide for a family, or you're gonna be that guy that goes and sees the world and does all that stuff. You know what I mean? Or I get that. So like, it was either my only 2 options that I've ever grown up thinking was I'm gonna be the guy that gets married early, has a family, and just that's what he does. Because there's some men
Yeah.
that are amazing at like my job is I provide for my family. I'm great at that,
Yeah.
and I think that's my dad was one of those. Or you're gonna
Mhm.
be that guy like like my uncle was like, yo, I'm gonna see all of this world, and
Yeah.
then I'm gonna come home and I'll be in my my late 30s, early 40s, and then I'm gonna start the family. And so
Yeah.
and then my daddy was like, you're gonna. So if you choose to do the latter, then rather than seeing the world with someone, you'll have an opportunity to have already seen the world, and you can share that world with someone. I'm like, oh, that's player. I like that. So I chose option B, bro. And as soon as I
That's
could,
one way to look at it.
yeah, dude, as soon as I got that passport, it was a wrap for me. I've seen I've seen parts of the world that and it's weird because I tell my dad about it, man. He'll just like cry, like, "Oh, I'm so
Yeah.
happy for you, baby," because I'll never see anything like that. You
Oh.
know what I mean? Like I'm truly my father's son, man. And I'm like, we're both super emo, and you know what I mean, like cry at the drop of a hat. You know what I mean? And just bleeding hearts. So yeah, man, I'm with that. The having the kids and having a God, dude, it would be, you know. You're around people enough and you see like, you know what, another version of you would be amazing. I mean, me personally, I'm like,
Yeah.
I got to work on myself because I think right now where I'm at in my life right now, another version of me would be a terror to the
A
world.
lot.
Girl, I'm out of control at all times. Like if you like, honestly, man, I still say to this day, any girl that's ever taken the risk on dating me completely signs up for a daycare. You have to babysit me, bro. Like I just, and the thing is, I don't require all the attention, but if I know that you're gonna give it to me, I want all that
All
attention.
of it.
I want all the attention. Like I'm gonna give you some back, but you know what I mean. When I'm in the room, I want you to like all on me. You know what I mean? Just so I can be like, no, it's not about me, y'all. It's about you. Like I bet that's just I got that from my mom for sure. My mom was one of those like all
Yeah.
eyes on me like Tupac. So yeah, man, I'm with that. I'm definitely with that. So we have the backpacking thing. I think that's the one I'm like I rock with that. Super heavy. The Ireland thing like that.
It's
I'm trying
fun.
like I got to go to do commentary for the Sheffield in England or whatever at the end of March, and I'm trying to figure out a way to finagle some time to go to Ireland for like a day and see my
Yeah.
peeps. God, I want to
That'd
so
be dope.
bad. Like, yeah, like, but I'm going in. You know what? I'm going in August. You can come when I go
Are
to
you?
August. Yeah, I'm doing a meet. One of my old friends, Colin. He passed from cancer. He's a
Mm.
powerlifter. He's actually one of the first, if not the first, 120 world champion that Ireland had. IPF world champion that they had, and he passed this past year, this past fall, and so they're doing a benefit meet for him
Oh,
in
that's
August.
awesome.
So I'm like, yeah,
So you're going?
you already know I gotta be there. I'm there
Dope.
like I'm definitely going. Like I don't know how I'm gonna lift. I'm gonna cry the whole time, but
Right?
yeah, dude.
That's gonna be awesome, though.
Yeah, man. So I don't know, man. I really like that guy. He's one of my faves, man. But yeah, like I've always had this, I don't know, this connection with Irish people. So maybe that's why we're friends. Oh,
Probably
that. All right, so I'll shut up and get out of your hair. I thank you for all of this because, like I said, I've been trying super hard to get you on this thing, man, and I finally was able to convince you.
What do you mean? No, that's not true.
Girl, I had to PayPal you. I had to PayPal you $100. No, you're right. Oh my God, I did, but I didn't do it on purpose.
I know.
Like I don't know what happened, man. But you know what? But you were nice and you were forgiving and you came back on. And
I can't.
Yeah. So yeah, when we do a part 2, it's gonna be fire because then we're gonna catch up on everything. Yeah. I want to know how post meet went and all that stuff. But social media, where can you be reached?
Instagram is kelly.lenahan.
Yeah.
Lenahan, like lend a hand without the D's. And Instagram is KE Lenahan.
Yeah.
And YouTube. Actually, I have a YouTube that I've been starting to post on. I forget it's just Kelly Lenahan on YouTube.
That's what's up. Yeah, because you're doing all the Buff Bunny stuff, huh?
Yeah. I did like one video with
that girl did that Buff Bunny. I'm like, okay, that's what we're doing now. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm always talking trash. I'll chill out. But thank you so much for this.
Of course.
If you ever need anything, man, I got your back. You got the meet coming up in a couple weeks. Are you going to be going to the Arnold or no?
No Arnold this year.
Man.
Can't do it. It's not worth it. It's been, I don't know, the past couple of years it's been going downhill.
It's because you're kicking it with them lames, bro. You should have been kicking it with the kids, but we have fun. We have fun.
No, it's fun. It's just not worth the time I got to take off, like, and the money and stuff to get over there, and yeah.
Right.
It's a lot. I know.
It's supposed to be jumping this year, man. Word on the street. I don't know. Will you be at Nationals?
Maybe next year. Not planning on it.
Bro, you might want to reconsider. I'm throwing a party at that hoe. I'm throwing a bigger party. Yeah. I'm throwing a party. It's in Daytona.
I think I have some athletes that might be competing, so maybe.
See? Yeah, man. Oh, man. I don't want this to end because this has been dope. I appreciate you. I really do. This has been awesome. But yeah, man. Anytime you want to come back on, let me know. We'll get you back on this thing.
I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm always down.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much. You have a good day. I'm gonna go pretend like I want to go lift this weight now.
Pretend.
Oh, it's about to get ugly. But yeah, Kelly, thank you so much. You have a great day.
You too.
All right, bye.
Thank you. Bye.
What's up, guys? Thank you so much for listening to The Corner of the Circle, for watching the YouTubes and listening to all the different podcasts and all that good stuff. Want to let you guys know, also do some coaching. You can go to ellismcclain.com and it will lead you right to where you need to go as far as filling out an inquiry and all that good stuff. And also, if you want, apparel needs and all that good stuff, we got swag. ellismcclain.com. Again, thank you so very much for everything you guys are doing for us, man, and helping us grow and all the good stuff. Like I said, stay tuned. We got more stuff coming, more episodes coming, more content coming. Either way, a lot of stuff's coming. Thank you guys very, very much.